Guys, just joining me right now. I make podcasts on soft skills. And soft skills are those behaviors or characters that make us stand out. You don't get employed based on your qualification, but based on who you are. Now, tonight I'm not alone. Tonight I'm with Ann Mwangangi, based in
Yeah,
Laikipia.
yeah.
So, Ann, so you're born in Laikipia. That's where you were brought up.
No, I'm here because of work. I was born in Nakuru County. Yeah.
Okay? Okay. Kwa what's your Kenyeji? What msana Nairobi? What msana mjini yani?
What is kienyeji? Definition ya kienyeji ni nini? I might be a kienyeji. I never know. Mi ni
Zi,
kienyeji, by the way. Mi ni kienyeji.
zi, I went to Slay Queen. What's your Kenyeji? When
Mi ni kienyeji proper.
look the way you look. No, look at your style.
Where
You,
kwenda huko?
you cannot. Anyway, I'll go straight to the point. So, Anne, you are a
Yeah.
mortician.
Yeah, yeah.
For those not sure who mortician is somebody that works with dead bodies. Correct?
Yeah, sure.
And how did you get to that? And let's just go straight to the point. How do you get to that business?
It was brought about by tragedy. That's why I chose what I do right now. The need to see people transition through grief in an easier manner, in a more respectable manner. So I will say mine was brought about by this act of service. I love serving people. And most importantly, I think this is something I was meant to do in terms of wiping tears. I think this is what I wanted to do. Yeah. I'm serving my purpose, that is. Yes.
Will you say you're living a dream?
I'm living my dream in terms of career. Yes, I'm living my dream as much as it's not what do I say? It's not so appealing to everyone, but I think this is what I was put on this earth to do. So I think that is the most important thing, that I've realized that this is what I was set out to do, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it to the best of my ability, knowledge, and dignity. Yeah.
I see what we admire you. I personally admire you. I mean, the first time I came to know who you are is you were doing an interview with Jeff Quinange, I think, and that's when I came to know who you are. Now, guys, I'm very. I don't know whether you can see me properly. Where I am, it's very light and it's very sunny. That's why niko na vizuri, lakini mimi sio mweusi hivi. Mwanga niko tu sawa. Nilijua tu yani jua mingi, lakini mimi sio mwanga, niko brown skin. Nilijua tu.
Yeah.
And you talked about tragedy. So the reason we want to work, so what do you mean by tragedy?
Tragedy are personal experiences, things that I went through that were not so, good as far as life is concerned. So my biggest motivator in terms of joining the industry was my mom. So my mom passed on 11 years ago, and I didn't have the best of times in terms of transitioning to, through grief. So mine, I think that is the most, that was my biggest push to do what I do right now. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother. And so,
right.
If you just go back a bit, when you're growing up, maisha ilikuwa vipi? Maisha ilikuwa nzuri, when wala tulikuwa soft life ama?
Not life was okay. I was raised by a single mom, so I never really lacked. I never felt the need of having like two parents, because my mom played like both roles and they were so good at it. She was so good at it. Yani nilelewa tu kama like any other child, like the normal thing. I don't think nililelewa in any extraordinary manner. It was just the normal, like ilikuwa tu kawaida.
Yes, and you're on your live, usually very fun. You make jokes. You're comedy to copy. That part. That's you're to copy. You're also very always very smiley as well. So where did they come from?
Mine, I think I want to pass a message. And unajua for you to, you learn your audience. I have people, mi siko pale kushtua mtu. I'm not there to scare anyone or to sell fear. I'm there to give insight on what happens in the mortuary or the funeral industry. I'm there to educate. And you got, when even we're in school, when a teacher uses humor, you are prone to understand. When a teacher uses humor, you're prone to understand because you can relate. Now, I'm not there to sell fear. I'm not there to sell, I'm just there to educate, give insight on things that people fear. And yeah, and if it means using humor, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
And I cannot tell you how grateful I am for you to be here right now. So I'm
Oh,
extremely.
thank you.
I know I don't ask people. So see, my podcast is based on soft skills, not academic at all. But because anyone like you. So where do you go to? So did you go to college, university?
No, I would say right now is the time I've joined university. First, I was trained at Laikipia University, not Laikipia, sorry, Egerton University Future Home. That's where I got the knowledge of working in a mortuary. So right now is when I'm still in school. I'm at Masinde Muliro University in Kakamega. Yeah, so it's things that you learn. What is it called? It's a course called mortuary science, and it is there, and people are doing it, and people think that you wake up one day, you yawn, and then you enter in a morgue, and then you're
Yes,
trained. Apana, this is things have changed. It's something that you have to learn about, get some education, get some basics on how to handle a human remains,
yes,
how to forestall decomposition, how to console the bereaved, how to deal with the family. You're told how to take the processes of the legal processes, I mean the documentation,
yes,
because there's a lot of documentation involved in a dead body. So yeah, so you have to go to school by the end of the day.
yes. So you mentioned it's called mortuary science.
Yes.
And this science is, science is knowledge, and science is very academic.
Yes.
So you must qualify.
Yes.
You must have what in Kenya a C plus and above to get a degree on that.
Not really. I think it's the grade is low. I think because just people have the notion of mortuary ni place ya kuogopewa. It's a place where people don't want to be. So I think they lowered the grades, so that
Yes,
people can can be accepting of it. For a
yes,
certificate, I think it's a D plus C minus for a certificate.
okay,
For a diploma, it's still a C minus.
yes.
Yes, it's a diploma is 3 years. Certificate is 3 months. Yeah.
Look, and when people mention the two words dead bodies, we get scared. I personally,
Yeah.
I first saw a dead body of my mother when my mother passed years ago. Actually, when my mom passed, when I went to the morgue, and I couldn't believe it. You look, this is my mother, okay, lying like it's usually very cold, kind of a desk. And I was like, listen, I'm going to swear here because it's very, and I'm very sorry, and because this is like a too. And I'm like, oh my God, holy chips, this is a dead body I'm seeing in my mother. It's very, very scary. When you do your work, na marehemu ameletwa kwako ama where you work, do you get moved?
Sorry?
Do
I get
emotional? Yeah, do you get emotional?
If I allow my emotions to get into play, I will not be able to be a profession. I'll not be able to practice or exercise professionalism. So I detach. That is the first rule of being a mortician, is learn how to detach. I learned to know that you are at work and you have to serve with utmost integrity. So you have to detach your emotions from these people that are walking in. You have to, detach, that you have to know, you have to stand when people are breaking. Just that you cannot join them in breaking, otherwise we will do your work. So you have to detach emotionally from the family or from the deceased. Yes, that is that is the most important thing, detachment.
So is that why when you go to morgues, people, Usimtu analia na kwa songa pale kalilie pale. Is that so they didn't do that because you know and
Oh goodness. Mm-hmm.
you know wasidi watu kalilieni pale. We familia kalilieni pale, you know, move there, go and cry there. Is that's part of the job?
First of all, telling someone enda ukalilie pale is rude. You're not supposed to tell somebody enda ukalilie pale. That is rude. You're not supposed to do it. So the only thing you can do, you can just if you don't have the time to console or grieve with them or help them grieve, I think there's also always a right manner of telling someone, just have a seat, breathe in and out, you can have some water, and when you're ready, you let us know. Yeah, so wezi ambia mtu atienda ukalilie pale, like that is so rude. That is very rude actually.
But it does happen, isn't it, Ann?
It does happen. I cannot speak on behalf of everyone, but in those cases, that's rude of them. Yeah.
Yes, and do you normally feel sorry for families or friends that come to view their loved ones who are dead?
Yeah, you feel sorry. We are human beings, you know, at the end of it all, we are human beings. We got emotions just like you, but you have to understand this. They are trusting you to deliver. All right. So everything that we do for this person who is lying down is for the peace of these who are alive. Right? So everything that we do for the body is not for the body. I don't think there is any dead person who needs our services. In any case, they're like, just leave me alone, put me to rest already. So everything that we do to this person who is deceased is for the family, not for them. The deceased don't care about what we are doing. It's for the family. So, and if we can do that to ease their pain, to ease their trouble, and make things easy for them as they prepare for burial,
Yes.
yeah, you just have to do what you have to do.
Oh goodness me! You say something I've never thought of. That when you do something to a dead body, it's not because of that person. It's because of the people that are.
No, exactly.
That's powerful. That is powerful.
The dead do not need our services. They do not know what we are doing to them. They do not appreciate anything. In any case, the only thing they want to do is to decompose. What we have are the remains. That's why we say the remains of so and so. And whatever is given out to the world is the soul and the spirit. So as we remain with the body, and whatever we do with this body does not care what we do to it. So we do everything we have to do. The only thing you can accord this body is dignity. That is the only thing you can accord this body's dignity, the last respect. But any other thing, formaldehyde, sijui, closing of the eyes, closing of the mouth, these people do not care. It is for their family, not for this person. Either huyu mtu hata hayuko hapo.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those that don't know me, I make podcasts on soft skills. And soft skills are those behaviors that make us stand out. Tonight I'm talking to Ann Mwangangi, based in Laikipia County in Kenya. Ann is a mortician and works dead bodies. And in my eyes, I mean, I can guess how old you are. You're a very attractive young lady. So when you go to work in a job, yani, does your mood change from your house to the mortuary?
I have learned to separate two things. Ann is left at home. Mwangangi goes to the mortuary. Ann is left at home. I leave my peace here. I leave my subconscious here. I just tag my brains along and go to work. Because if I carry my emotions, I carry my feelings, I carry all those things, I'm going to mess up at work. So whatever is working at work is my brains. All right. My heart is left at home. Like I usually leave my heart at home because I know if I take my heart to work, my friend, I'll not be able to work. It will not be possible for me to work. Yeah.
Hey, Norma.
Sana.
hey, Mwangangi, it's sorry, Norma.
Sana, it is story over, Sana. I know what you're feeling and your feelings are validated. I know I've come across so many of you who don't believe that ini kazi inafanywa na watu wako sawa. You get, so I get you.
If you don't allow me, it's okay if I remove my ball tie. I mean, it's hot. I'm nervous.
It's hot.
So,
please.
It's okay if I remove my ball.
Do it.
You can pick a look.
Please do.
nikapiga luku ili
Imagine. Do it.
but
Yeah.
anyway, I can't. It's too hot. I'm nervous. I don't know what's going on with me. So it's okay if I just move my
You'll be
body.
fine.
So
Yeah, just remove it. We are fine. Even like loosen up a bit.
okay,
Just
so
loosen up.
it's so normal. It's so normal. Ni normal. But then you're gonna pick a look. So I need to come and
Imagine. I know.
man, no, these are people in normal. Look, there's a time I joined your live, and yes, the other day, and niliingia ukisema achini, kasema marafiki zangu, you're going to the morgue, is a dead body. Nikasema hey, huyu msichana ungeaje aje? Yani ugopi?
No, it is something I've been doing for the last 6 years. So how am I supposed to fear something that I've made peace with? You know, these are the most peaceful people. They're the most, the most harmless people you'll ever have to work with. These are non-complainers. They will never complain to you about anything. Venye ulimweka jana hivyo hivyo tuna utampata kesho. So unless wewe tu mwenyewe umsongeze, like unless you just maneuver them, they do nothing. They're just lying there. So why will they, like, they're not a point of fear. Actually fear people. Unaona watu wanatembea hapa wanaandika comments huko.
Yes.
These 78 people, hey, this can do so much damage than a person from a road accident. Hey, what? Ogopa watu. Leave the dead alone. Fear people. Fear people. Yeah.
You sound you're very, we would have met, but you're very respectful and you're very gracious. Is that because of your work, or that's because of who you are?
I think work cannot make you. Environment does not dictate character. You are who you are. The environment will never dictate your character or your personality. There is who you are, and you take it to where you go. I am gracious first before I work. I will not tell you ati kazi meni humble. You first begin as we have seen very ignorant and very proud morticians. Work can never change you. Hujaipata na mortician anakwambia ebu enda ujitafutie mtu wako. In any case, this is a department where people are supposed to be so humble, right? So, so you get, it is you, it's who you are as a person. Yeah, it's not the environment that dictates that.
And you're very good with words as well. So do you read a lot? I mean,
I write a lot. I'm a writer. I'm yet to publish my first book, actually. I write a lot, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a girl with many talents, yeah.
Hey, can I have a drink? Is that okay if I have a drink?
Please, by all means necessary. Why not?
It's already normal. It's already normal. It's already normal. And I've done over 76 podcasts, okay? This one here is tough.
This one is tough, right?
Goodness, all right. Cheers, people. I told you to get to grab. Oh, where she got? Oh, there she is.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Right. So you're saying that you write. So that also is from passion.
I write. I'm diarizing my life. I'm writing a diary. It's called the Mortician's Diary. I want generations to come. I do a lot of TikTok. I do a lot of videos on education. I want people to experience my day. Good days, bad days. I want people, even the children of my children, of our children, they can be able to read. There was someone who, yeah, I'm doing a diary of my life. Yeah, it's called the Mortician's Diary. Yeah.
Wow, I want to buy that book. So every day you write something down.
Yes.
So every day when unaandika kitu, kila kitu unaandika kitu, kila siku unaandika.
It's like the way you can write about your life, your personal life and experiences. So that is what I'm doing. I'm writing about my life. I'm writing a story about who Ann Mwangangi, and mostly I'm being so much lenient about my job and my daily encounters. Every day is yeah.
Oh, Ann, honestly, you sound amazing. I want to meet you. You sound fun. No, honestly,
You're welcome.
No, that's mother accuse me karaoke. Umoja karaoke iko nilikwambia juzi na huku shikanisha.
Bado watu wangu wa US hatujajua Kariakoo iko wapi. I'm yet to talk with my team watuambie, you know we are in US. Bado hatujajua Kariakoo. Where is Kariakoo? My team from US has not told me where Kariakoo is. So we are yet to know what Kariakoo is. Yeah. Me and my team. Yeah.
Let's go back to your work. You said that environment, okay, you said that work cannot humble you. But sometimes you find people, let's say, for example, people that come from a well-off family. Let's say a billionaire. Comes from where he was brought up in a very nice neighborhood, and then he goes to the village. Okay, uko ndani kabisa. So, I mean, I don't know, it's the most remote area you can ever think of, and they come out and say, "Wow, that really humbled me." So you don't believe in that?
I think, you know, when, you know, like the people usually say that alipata pesa akaringa.
Yes.
We all have characters. It's just that it doesn't have a catalyst to activate who we really are as a people, as a person. If you see somebody humbling, it's not that they are humble. It's the situation, no situation in Yeiko. It's pretense. All right. So if you're saying someone comes from urban and then goes to the, you know, mashamba and stuff, and then they become humble, it's just a matter of time. Just give them the right catalyst and they go back to whoever they were. So situations can make you humble, but that's not who you are as a person. They can make you humble, but that's not who you are as a person. So, yeah.
Look, I talk about soft skills, things that are in school. Now, you're very eloquent. You're very good with words. Obviously, you've said great a lot. But does that come from the family, from the community? Because you're very good. You're very eloquent. You're able to copy.
I'm raised by a family of teachers. My family is made up of teachers, like lecturers or teachers, high school teachers, principals and stuff. So they valued education to some extent. So I would say I got the basic education right. And also I'm a very big fan of books. Mimi napenda kusoma. Actually, if this would have never come to play, I wanted to be an lecturer on English literature. So yeah, it's something that iko kwa roho.
Well, I'll tell you what, Anne. I mean, you'll be an amazing. I mean, you're a good teacher already. Because you know your lives is just very fun. People enjoy what you talk about. Now, you say that your work is not to scare people.
Yeah.
But the way you describe your job is scary. So do you just say things the way they are? Like, you know, there's no need of sugarcoating things.
For the safety of the public, we sugarcoat a lot. I usually tell my friends, those are my fans on TikTok, I usually tell them whatever I show you, it's just but 5% of what we do. Just 5%. I'm giving you just the basic knowledge, which is verbal. Qua ground, things are messy, things are different, things are hard, things are tough. I just share with you like very small percentage of what I do, just to give insight and clarity to some of the, you know, stereotyping, misconception, people believing of what it is. So mine is to give insight and to educate someone who will be having a very wrong idea of what mortuary entails. Not sure we think of mortuaries, we think of ghosts and spirits from the movies that we watch most of the time. Correct. So mine is to give insight, but let me tell you, we only share 5% of what entails in those corridors. You understand? 95% are things that we are ethic bounded. I cannot show you a deceased person. I'm bounded by ethic. We have something called the oath of hypocrisy. I'm not supposed to share some sensitive content or information to you. So that binds us a lot. So whatever I say or tell my audience is just what I'm allowed to say. But 95% of what I do not show them is now the action. It's just like seeing war on TV and being on war. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you mentioned two things I want to ask. Work ethics. Because, you know, look, I'm a Kenyan, okay? And I know people have a price tag. You see, you know, we like shortcuts. You said here that, you know, you cannot show a picture of a deceased person. But we see them online. So what I'm trying to ask you is, can we teach somebody to have that work ethics in it, in them? Ama ni umezaliwa kama ni gaidi tu, ama you can be trained?
No, ethics are taught. I think some things they are made so clear to you when you are going to study. It's made clear to you. You can do this, you cannot do this. Some things even common sense. Like, why would you parade someone's loved one without their consent? Online for what? For likes and views? Imagine, I usually get on live sometimes with my people that I love, my audience, and most of the time like tuonyeshe mtu mmoja,
Yes.
fungua fridge moja, tuonyeshe hata mguu, hata kidole moja weye. That is what my audience want. But I usually ask them, put yourself in this family's shoes. Assume this is your mother, someone you highly value, someone you highly respect, and this is your next of kin. How would you feel if I came on camera, parade them in whatever organ you want to see? How will it sit? Will it sit well with you? And the answer is always no. So if you don't want something to be done to you, why would we do it to the next person? Because it doesn't affect you? Nah, we're not doing it. If you follow me, you just follow me knowing that utaiona mwili hiyo now tuambiane ukweli. Yeah, you just follow me knowing that my ethics, my professionalism could never allow me to do that to a family. Period. Not for likes. You'd rather just even not follow me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You say that you've got the best colleagues in the world. Ukika mtu hapo hivi amekufa utampata kesho kirudi utampata pale pale. So do you ever have a bad day in the office?
Yeah, we usually have a bad day. Typically in a morgue, you'll never have like a good day in terms of, the environment. You'll always have a good day in terms of achievement and success. My good day is when I see like I have accomplished something. When I see that family has taken their body to the hearse, and then one of them turns to me and tells me, Anne, we are grateful. My day is done. My day is totally complete. I have achieved everything for that day. When somebody gives you a call 1 month down the line and they remember you and they're like, hi, Anne, this is so and so. I don't know if you can remember. These are family of so and so. We just want to say thank you. You did us well. I see them on TikTok. They come to my comment section. Someone says, you served us so well. We truly appreciate. That for me is a good day. All right. So good day. I do not celebrate like when you see a Land Cruiser with police officer pulling in with a dead body and you're like, yes, this is a good day. No, it doesn't happen that way. Actually, I usually tell people whether you die or you're alive, I still get paid. I don't get paid by commission. It's not that when you die, I get paid. No, actually, sometimes even your death sometimes makes my work very hard. Yeah.
Hey, Ann Manzi. So you say you don't get paid the commission.
We don't pay through commissions. We have a fixed salary. So whether someone dies or they don't, we still get paid. Whether we have a capacity that is full or a capacity that is down. People usually assume that atina by the unaombanga kazi. I do not go on my knees and tell God, please, God, let people die. That is not my agenda in life because I'm also in the process of death. All of us are in the process of death. So I cannot pray for someone's pain. All I say is for those whose time has come, I pray that they get to transition in perfect hands. You know how bad it is? You're in so much pain after losing someone, and then you meet someone who's arrogant or ignorant. Unapata mtu like anakuongelesha venye anataka. You were taking a body of your mother and then someone is like, ebu mbebe umweke hapo. You understand? I always pray that if that point comes, you transition through safe hands, and that's my prayer. Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
Look, and
Yeah.
and
Yes.
the dead bodies. I mean, these people that we love. No, you say that we're all in the process of dying, isn't it? So when
Yes.
when you
Yes.
see a dead body in the morgue, do you think about yourself?
Yes. My worry is not about that point. As I told you, see this person on a table. They feel nothing. All right. But when I look at them, I'm like, did they leave? Before they came here, did they leave? Mtu aliishi? Ama they regretted it at the last minute. You know, the problem is that we worry too much about life, that we forget to do actually what we're supposed to do. Between now and the day you lie on those tables, make sure you leave. Just make sure you leave. Hapa katikati, leave. Because I think sometimes we run after things so much that are beyond our control. We all worry a lot. We overthink things, and we forget how to live because we are running with life, and we were placed here to live. So your time comes to an end, and I ask myself, did this person leave? Will I be like this person when I'm laid to that on my sick bed and I know I don't have any other time? Did I leave? Because that's the most important thing. Did I leave? Or I just came, rushed through life, never took a breath of it, and died? Because that's my worry, not leaving. Hey, me, I'd rather do it, but let me leave. I don't worry about things. People say, I don't. I don't worry about stuff I can't control.
Define life for us. When you say leave, what do you mean? What's that? Can you?
Sometimes we forget to live. That is we forget to live. All right, tunasahau kuishi. And by doing that, when you're saying I define life, life is happiness, life is kindness, life is love. Those are the things that define a person. Love, kindness, and happiness. Those are the things that define a person. If you did not have those in your life, you never lived. Yeah.
Well, do you ever have lunch, Anne?
Why not? Okay, sometimes I'll have lunch when I have time. It's a matter of time. You will find sometimes during lunchtime, you're usually very busy. This is the time you are receiving clothes for the deceased. We need to dress them. So kupata time do inafanyanga ni school lunch. Otherwise, me, I love food. Me, I love my food. Yeah.
So, yeah, Anne, so unaweza kapali hivyo unafanya kazi, okay? Pengine unaweka mtu pamba kwa koo nini, alafu ni saa 7, so let me go for my lunch. And you one tunakula tu.
We'll actually be putting your intestines on the table and discuss what we'll eat lunch later. Yes. You have nothing to do with us. You have nothing to do with our eating. We have nothing to do with our eating. You are just taking care of you for your family as we are going to eat. Otherwise, tutakufa. So you are gonna die.
I'm going to answer this, and I'm very, very sorry. You can choose not to answer, okay? So you come from work. I don't know whether you're eligible or not. You come from work, and you can still make love and ufikiri chochote.
I told you I leave Anne at home. I take Mwangangi. So I switch. Mwangangi is left in the car. Then immediately I park my vehicle. I leave Mwangangi. They'll collect her tomorrow morning. Whenever I come here, this is Anne. I am a mother. I am a sister. I am a... Okay, let me not say that one. But yeah, those two. Woo, wacha nisichome. Yes, thank you very much.
Tarudia tu, kwani kwa nini atarudia?
No, I avoid giving people titles that they have not earned.
Okay.
So I'll avoid giving them titles. So yeah, thank you.
Listen, I get the point. Yeah. I get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and my guy, listen, I know we don't have much time. So let's talk about social media with what you do.
Yeah.
And let me grab a tissue. Excuse me.
Yeah. Hi, how are you? Karibu. Let me finish. I'll be with you in a few. Shiro J. Wewe. Yes. Shiro J wachana na bibi. Atunataka anarudie tena. Nirudie nini?
Hey, Anmanzi, that's a horrible thing. And I want to talk about social media and what you do.
Yes.
First of all, how do you view social media yourself?
Sorry?
How do you view social media in terms of opportunities and just opportunities in relation to what you do?
I'll say specifically TikTok. I'll talk to my TikTok, the 205,000 audience that I have, those people are the one who have made me be who I am. If they did not grant me the audience, I don't think I will be here right now with you. I don't think I will have been given all those platforms that I've achieved and, been given. I think I owe this specific social media family of mine, the TikTok family, for whatever milestone or whatever thing that I've achieved. I owe them to them. They gave me the audience, they gave me their ears, they followed the content because they resonated with it. So for me, I think social media can be used for so many things. There is the education part of it, there's the entertainment part of it, there is the learning part of it, and it's so big, and everyone gets into it with their own reasons. So for me, social media has helped me grow to who I am right now. Yeah.
Do you ever get bullied online?
No, I'm not the kind of person you bully. I'm not. Plus, I will not give you that window period to even discuss about what you think. I will not let you project your fears on me. The fact that you fear the dead, don't project that on me. I don't. And just stay where you are, and we'll be fine. I'm not the kind of person to be bullied.
So
No,
you've never
I
experienced,
don't. Sorry?
so you've never experienced that negative
I have
call?
experience. Before they understood what I stand for, people thought it was okay to come and say whatever before they understood what I stand for. But it's a matter of educating people, and gradually people learn, and they're like, "Hiya, kumbe, it's not what I thought. Kumbe, this is a job." Right now, let me tell you, the amount of DMs that I get on a daily of people inquiring about this profession. Let me tell you, me right now, if I dropped dead, between me and my maker, I know I've served my purpose.
Wow, wow, wow.
I have influenced in the right way. I have mentored. I have motivated. I have inspired. And what other legacy am I looking for? When University of Nairobi calls just to inquire who is Ann, because everyone is going with my name. Why do you want to do mortuary science? Ann Mwangangi. And that is something. That is something.
Well,
Yeah.
you say that's something. To me, you being here is an achievement, Ann. Ann, it's an achievement.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I cannot thank you enough. Look, I've got to let viewers know that this is not a paid podcast. I wrote to you. I wrote to you on a DM. You brought me up live, and you say yes to this without asking for anything. And I thank you for that. Those of you who never interacted, I make podcasts on soft skills, and soft skills are those behaviors or characters that make us stand out. And as we finish this podcast, those people that said hakuna kazi, what do you tell them?
Ni ukweli, hakuna kazi. Hiyo no ni ukweli. Because some of us are afraid of what people will say. We are afraid of how the society will perceive us. We are afraid of what the next person will think about you. So you're so pretty of a girl to roll your sleeves when ukauze smoky mayai, because you have an idea of what people will say. So watu wataniona aje? If I listen to what people will say, I'll not be here. I wouldn't. Unasikia? I will never be here if I listened to what the society have to say. Sometimes you have to close your ears. You have to be like, this is my life. You're running your own race and going through your own journey. Even your own mother dies, and life has to move on. You do not follow them to the grave. So you have to know you came by yourself. You have to live as much as we need others. You have to close your ears if at all you are going to make it. History, what will people say? Yes. What will the next person say? How does that concern you? People will say, why do we write eulogies? Why do we go and write tributes? It's because we need to discuss you even in death. You understand? So why would you care about people who still discuss you even the time you cannot defend yourself? Why? Just flow with it. Wachana watu. People will speak whether you are there or you are not. All right? People will be giving your history as if they lived your life. They'll be like, oh, mwenda zake sijui who and who alizaliwa akaso. And then stop focusing on things that will not be written in your eulogy. Your friends are not included in your eulogy. They will write about your birth, your parents, your siblings, where where you schooled, the church you went to, why you died, and they'll be tributing you. They'll be like, oh, you are a very good person. They will bias it. So why would you worry about things that will not be indicated in your eulogy? Why?
Oh God, you're so good. You're so good. Goodness me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we should just live our life. We should forget about live your life.
Between now and the day you die, make sure you live. That is the highlight of this life. Make sure you live. And life is based on three things. We have love, we have happiness, and kindness. If you have the three things in life, there is nowhere you cannot fit in. You will dine with people. You will be respected by people. Utakulania na watu you never thought you will dine with. So yeah, those three things are keyword. Live your life.
I mean, right. I'm going to the last part of this podcast. I normally invite guests, not guests, audience. If you've got any question, please send requests and I will bring you up if I can. Okay. So if you have any question to Ann, please send a request and I'll bring you up and say hi to Ann. And as we wait for those questions, in case people have questions, why do you? I mean, you work with dead bodies. So Mbona, why do you care how you look? Because look unapiga.
Look, tunapiganga tukienda job because that is my office. That's what feeds me by the end of the day. That is what hiyo ndo job yangu. It's not for them, it's for me. Yeah, so tapiga luku because they deserve it. Hata wewe huwezi taka kuhudumiwa na mtu anakaa venye anataka. You understand? Yes, you want to, to give them, wataka kuna spirits wakituona they will be like, familia yangu ilijaribu kunitafutia mortuary, and on a very light note. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good because we take for granted the appearance.
Yeah.
No, hata mimi nilijaribu hivi na katai kangu lakini joto noma tu nikatoa lakini.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Sami Hussein, welcome to the show. Niaje Buddha.
I'm fine, thank you.
Well, thanks for coming up. I mean, if you don't mind, can we see your face? It's up to you if you want to. But you can.
No, I'm now walking. I'm still in a mortuary, so.
You're in. Have you lost somebody?
Yeah. No, I'm a mortician also.
Wait, yeah. Okay, and what's your question?
I want to add on what Anne is saying that life is for the living. We learn from those who are the body is being dispatched.
Sami, sorry, so you're a mortician as well?
I'm mortician as well, but ni jini ya maji tuko na Anne tu bado.
Have you ever met Anne?
I've never met Anne in person.
Have you interacted?
No.
So this is the first time you are actually talking.
We have been interacting, but she's never know what I'm doing. I'm also a mortician.
I see. Ongea na Anne basi Buddha.
Okay, I was hearing that, and you know that when the bodies are being dispatched, you will know the kind of the love the family have. You can find how the coffins is being presented to the morgue, how the kind of the clothes being given to the D's. You will understand the kind of the life the D's was living.
Wait, Sami, just before I dropped the, where you calling from? Where you based? Sorry, where you based? In Nairobi, you said?
I'm not based in Nairobi.
Where you based, sir?
I'm based in. Let me not say the location.
Okay, that's fine. Well, thanks for coming up. Is there anything else, or that's it?
Yeah. So we are in a world whereby we learn from non-living, then we teach the living. That's let's live.
Okay.
Do not struggle till the time when you are. Do not struggle in this world. When you are ukipumzika unapumzika ukiwa umekufa.
Okay. Well, Sami, thank you. I appreciate it. And any do you want to respond to whatever he said?
I don't think I was a question, but I'm glad at least yeah.
There's someone like you somewhere.
Yeah.
Mary M, hi.
Hi, hello.
Well, thanks for coming up. Where are you calling from, Mary?
I am in Nairobi.
Okay. And a question
No, I don't have a question, but mine is just to I'm just happy about my sister here. Whatever she's doing is very encouraging, and the motivation that she has to sisi watoto wadogo kama mimi anyway. Yani mimi nakujanga hapa naanza tu kusikia venye anaongea and I'm just stuck. I just want to hear more from her, you know.
Yes.
So I just want to tell her thank you so much, and continue doing you, continue being you, and continue encouraging us, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. Mary, if before I let you go down, what do you do if you don't mind me asking? You don't need to say, you can pass. But what do you do?
I am a master student.
Okay. Masters in?
Dedan Kimathi. I pursue geospatial information science with remote sensing.
I see. Wow, that sounds a bit complicated for me. But thanks for coming up. All the best with you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming up.
All right.
Thank you. Dorcas, hi.
Hi.
Well, I brought you up myself. How are you doing?
Fine.
And do you know who Ann Mwangangi is?
Nope.
You've never met Ann?
No.
Do you want to know about her?
Yeah.
Oh, Ann works with dead bodies.
Huh?
Doc, are you there? Oh. Hi, Taffy.
Hi,
Taffy, hi. Thanks for coming up. Where are you calling from?
from Laikipia.
Oh, Laikipia. Okay. Do you know Ann?
Of course, yes.
Okay. Do you have a question for her?
No, I love her job.
Okay. What do you do, Taffy, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in tourism.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have a question?
No, I don't have a question, but I love her just like that. I love her job. I love her passion in her work, sorry.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice afternoon wherever you are. Good evening.
You too, thank you.
Whitney.
Hi, Mtanda.
Hello, hi. Thanks for coming up. Nashukuru sana.
Hi, Anne.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. You know, the first time I entered into Anne's live, I was very scared. Literally scared. Mpaka nikamwanfollow
Why were you scared?
because hiyo siku nakumbuka nikiingia kulikuwa na kasanduku hapo, if I'm not wrong, a white one. And I was like, sasa hizi ni nini Anne ananionyesha? I was very traumatized. Nikamwanfollow, nikajaribu hadi kumblock because sikuwa nataka kuona. But then I realized that life is for the living, by the way. Sisi wote tutaenda. So hivyo ndo nilikuja nikaanza kupenda Anne, and like mi naonanga ni mtu special. Juu mi siwezi fanya kitu ka hiyo. I think she's a special woman.
Well, do you have any
Yeah.
questions or is it just compliments?
Maswali ni mingi hata sahii nimepanda zimepotea, but yeah, okay.
Sio mi peke yangu tu. Okay, Whitney, I'm gonna drop you down unless you've got a question.
Sawa, you can drop me. Thank you.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
I'm making some people's dreams come true today. Nakwambia, people are talking to Anne. So, sio maswali too. They just want to say hi to you, Anne. Anne, you're a celebrity, nakwambia. Right, who else? Miss V. Hello, Miss V.
Hi, Mtandao.
Hi, thanks for coming up. Please behave. Please behave.
I promise I will.
But thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. Hi, Anne.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right. Hey, Mtandao, I think this is one of your most challenging podcasts, yeah?
It is for obvious reasons. You know, I fear dead. And yeah, but I just need to mention that just to let I can see people here are correcting what I was saying. Before I brought Anne to the podcast, I did ask her if it's okay to describe her as a lady who works with dead bodies, and she said yes. So I'm saying that I'm using that with the permission. So to anyone down. Anyway, Miss V, let's what's your question?
So mine is not a question, but to upload her. I mean, she's very strong. She's a strong woman. I think, I don't know who has, I can't remember her name. Alikuwa hapa akasema ati the way the first time she was so scared watching Anne doing all of these things. The other day I don't, is it yesterday or the day before yesterday? She was just describing how they receive bodies, how they prepare bodies, and I was, oh my God, they would break bones, like how she was describing it. Hey, I was so scared. And the fact that, like vile amesema sahi ati she can live her life fully, atakula hata your lunch, encouraging people to live their life and all, nothing that prevents her. It's a normal job. Like that shows that she's a strong woman. Myself, I wouldn't do that, but the fact that she lives a normal life doing that job, that's on another level. So Anne, good job. Continue educating people on your platform. Like I was there like the whole time, and I was like, wow, people are learning a lot through this platform. So continue doing that, and we celebrate you. We celebrate you, girl.
Thank you so much.
Miss V, well put. I mean, Anne said that we should celebrate the living. So clearly, you speak on behalf of us. And Miss V, I'm assuming that you came to the podcast too at some point. I know your story. You need to come here too.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Sometime. I don't mind.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I'll drop now.
Thank you. Can't pronounce the name. Coco Shosho. How do you pronounce your name?
Huh? Allah, it's Coco, please. Thank you for having me, Mtandao. Allah.
Thanks for coming up. We've got Anne with us here. Do you have a question for Anne?
Yes, this is the first time me seeing Anne. I actually come to this platform because of you. I like coming to your platform. Nimekuja nikapata hapa mko katikati. So me, what I normally do, nikiona guest, naenda na msorora kidogo alafu nakuja naunganisha topic. So, my dear, let me tell you, Anne, where I used to school, in high school, my school was next to a mortuary, you know? And the story that people used to say about the mortuary, I was even scared to pass that place. Yeah? Nilikuwa naogopa tu sana. Yani hata kuona dead body, I was so scared. Yani hata nikienda kuangalia mtu kama amekufa, nimwangalie, I will see the coffin everywhere. Nikienda kwa bathroom naiona, nikienda wapi, I see it. Yeah? So mimi nimekuwa naogopa sana kuona dead bodies. Now, when I came to Europe, when my father-in-law passed on, tulienda kwa mortuary. Then here, things are different, totally different, because somebody is kept in amekuwa prepared, I don't know how, lakini nyinyi mkienda kuangalia kwa mortuary, it's just a room with a bed, amewekewa hapo vizuri, yani kambe amelala. Unaona? So, hiyo kidogo imenitolea uoga. Alafu sasa nakuja hapa napata ati mwanamke ndo anafanya hizo vitu. Tena Mkenya, unajua wazungu tunasemanga wazungu are special case. So my question is, what are those lessons that we can learn so that we are not scared? Like right now, my temperature, I think temperature yangu iko juu.
Oh, thank you very much. There we go. I'm not mad. Thanks.
I swear, I have to take my sweater off. Like, ningekuwa na video mungeniona. Ebu answer me, Anne. What lesson can we learn so that tujue hii kifo, hii mtu akikufa hapa, You're not supposed to be scared. You're not supposed to bring the image with you everywhere, because at the same time, I feel like it's my mind. I was like, oh, my mind. Thinking of the same thing again.
Coco,
Yeah.
I will tell you this. There are things that you can never be taught. Some things are self-taught. The art of learning how not to fear the dead, and the art of smell. When I got to this industry the first time, I had a problem with the smell. You know, you smell blood, you smell feces, you smell decomposition, you smell urine, you smell so many things, the vomit, the stuff, the smells are morgue, si rahisi. It's not easy. So I used to have a very big problem when it came to eating. The first 6 months, I used to go at home and I didn't know that my brain were registering this smell. So every time I used to go and put food in my mouth, I will snap back to, remembering what I have smelled the whole day. And let me tell you, if there is the easiest way of slimming it was me then. Like, I lost so many kgs. Even I used to go home and they're like, "Si tulikwambia. See, we told you this is not work for you." You understand? But some things you need, I think with the time, your brain blocks these things. A human body is designed very differently. You are designed to adopt. It's about adaptation. Right now, I'm the kind of person, I'll be doing the most disgusting thing you can think that can walk into a mortuary. And in my head, I'm like, na kwa gari, by the way, nilikuwa na ndizi. You get that kind of scenario. I'll be like, wacha nimalize, go take my...
That is what I wanted to ask you when you say, I can put we can put intestine on the table and I go and eat my lunch. I was like, what?
Yes, it's all about adaptation. I will not lie to you that there are special lessons given to someone for you not to be afraid, or for you not to, to fear. You understand? It's all about adaptation. But I usually post this. The minute someone dies, sometimes I get this being very hilarious. Utapata mtu wametoa mtu kwa gari. Let's say you have brought in your mom. Mamako ako hapa, mmemweka hapa katikati. Maybe she's sick, you're rushing her to the hospital, right? Mnaenda casualty juu amezidiwa. Ako hapa katikati yenu kwa gari, through your private means. These are the scenarios that I watch and I do not. Sometimes I feel like laughing and I can't. So kuna mtu mzazi yako hapa, mwingine amemshikilia hapa, and you're going to the hospital casualty. And then upon arrival, the nurse gets into the vehicle and then declares this person dead. All right? Yeah. The doctor comes and confirms the same. I receive a call from the morgue. All the way nikiwa huko chini mortuary, I receive a call from casualty. Hi Ann, kuna mwili imeletwa hapa dead on arrival. Kuja uwasaidie. You get? You go and everyone has fled the vehicle. Possibility is, huyu mtu alikufia kwa barabara. Jaju hamkwa mnajua you are okay. But the time this person had been cleared dead, now you want to flee all of you. And this is your parent. I'm like, isn't she the same person? Just like she has just rested. Munaenda wapi? Why are you running away? Why are you going? Unapotea why? This is your mom. You know, I'm like, unaenda wapi kweli? Unaenda wapi? You know, why are you running from the person? Oh, probably hata mkimweka kwa gari alikuwa ashakufa. So right now that you have known this person is dead, where are you fleeing? Where are you going to? Unapotea unaenda wapi?
Unatoka mbio.
Unatoka mbio. Like sometimes people abandon the vehicle and you're like, huyu mtu ni wenu ama ni wangu? You understand? In any case, nyinyi ndo mnafaa mkue hands on, because this is your mother, this is your, you understand? Where are you going? Mwingine anachungulia, yani umemleta all the way from amekufia kwa ambulance, umekuja amepaka ambulance hapo. The minute mzazi wako ameingizwa mortuary hivyo, unaanza kuchungulia. You're stretching your necks, you're like, you know, it's like not something that you came in with. Ni kama ni wangu ninawapresentia, so it doesn't make sense. So nakwanga zile za, but in the same spirit you find there are people who usually get the fear of them when they lose someone. All right?
Yes.
Kuna watu wenye they get the fear of them when they lose someone. I usually say sometimes you think about the worst case scenario of a mortuary until you need the facility. Kuna mtu akilose mzazi wake, ile woga inamtoka. Because they need to come to the mortuary every single day. You understand?
Yeah.
There's somebody who will lose a child, they will come to the mortuary every single day. Na ile woga inamtoka. So it's about adaptability.
Yes.
But
Yes.
in the sense, not everyone will adapt. Kuna mtu atakuja uone anaguza mzazi wake hivi, and they're like, can I touch them? And you're like, yeah, sure, you can touch them. So they are there, they're touching their, you know, their mother.